When you think of Vikings, what comes to mind? Fearsome warriors with horned helmets, right? Well, let's bust that myth right away. Those iconic horned helmets were actually a 19th century invention for an opera. The real Vikings were far more complex and fascinating than that simple image. So, let's set sail and explore the true story of these legendary Norse seafarers. The Viking Age spanned from the late 8th to the late 11th centuries. During this time, people from Scandinavia, modern-day Denmark, Norway, and Sweden ventured across the seas. And while they were indeed skilled raiders who struck fear into the hearts of many, that's only one part of their story. They were also explorers, traders, and settlers who established vast networks connecting Europe, Asia, and even North America. Yes, you heard that right. Vikings landed in North America around the year 1000, nearly 500 years before Columbus, led by Leif Erikson. They established a settlement in what is now Newfoundland, Canada, a place they called Vinland. This incredible feat was made possible by their revolutionary shipbuilding technology. The Viking longship was a masterpiece of naval engineering, fast, flexible, and able to navigate both the open ocean and shallow rivers, giving them unparalleled mobility. But life wasn't just about raiding and exploring. Back home in Scandinavia, Viking society was surprisingly structured. It was an agricultural society, with most people living as farmers. They had a complex legal system, with local assemblies called things where free men could settle disputes and make laws. And while society was male-dominated, women held a relatively high status compared to other parts of Europe. They could own property, inherit land, and even divorce their husbands. Viking culture was rich with art, poetry, and mythology. Their intricate art style, seen in wood carvings and metalwork, featured complex animal motifs and not patterns. They were master storytellers, preserving their history and myths through epic poems and sagas, passed down orally for generations before being written down. And, of course, there's their incredible mythology, filled with powerful gods like Odin, the All-Father, Thor, the mighty god of thunder, and Loki, the cunning trickster. These tales of gods, giants, and heroes shaped their worldview and still captivate us today. So, what happened to the Vikings? The end of the Viking Age wasn't a sudden collapse, but a gradual transformation. As Scandinavian kingdoms became more centralized and converted to Christianity, the old way of life faded. Viking raiders became Christian knights, and their realm slowly integrated into the mainstream of European culture. Their influence, however, never disappeared. They left their mark on language, genetics, and the very map of Europe. From fearsome warriors to master craftsmen, from daring explorers to savvy traders, the Vikings were so much more than the one-dimensional barbarians of popular myth. They were a dynamic and influential people whose legacy continues to shape our world. The next time you hear the word Viking, remember the real story, a tale of innovation, exploration, and a culture as deep and vast as the seas they once ruled. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history. Let us know in the comments what historical topic you'd like us to explore next.